Yo riders, Manuel here, Servus from the Pain Cave. Today we are doing the Paris-Roubaix Femmes Avec Zwift Experience on the new routes of France with some beautiful new cobble sections in honor of this weekend's Paris-Roubaix. We are doing the shortest stage, Gentil 8, which is 25.6 kilometers long and has 257 meters of elevation gain. It's more or less flat except for one hurtful climb in the middle, the Petit KOM with 2.7 kilometers at around 3.9% gradient. So this is a group ride, but if you're on Zwift, you know that at the front these group rides are seen as races. So numbers of riders is always pretty good, which makes these rides very entertaining, as you will see later. I'm riding with Damien today, as the last few times. We were just kind of aiming for staying in a group, having some fun, and see how it goes. We're not interested in making the race hard or fast. We're just trying to stay there, seeing how the race will be. You see that there are already some attacks at front, like two guys were breaking away from the group, but it will be hard for them since it's pretty long here with still 22 kilometers to go. And we're just sitting here in the punch and trying to follow the guys and see how it will be in terms of the pace, in terms of like how many watts per kg we need to deliver here to stay with the front. You see, we're approaching the climb soon, so the first part is not really interesting. In general, this is a group ride. This is not an official race, so I'm kind of speeding up here so we get to the final, which will be the entertaining part, pretty fast. I didn't do anything special today. Like again, this is just to like see how it goes. It's not very important, but of course, if you can be in the mix at the end, like that's always a good test to test your legs, your shape, and your tactics. So for these things, it's always very cool to ride these group rides and see them as kind of races at front. So you see the two leaders; they're about 30 seconds ahead. And we are approaching the climb now, the Petit KOM with 2.7 kilometers at around 3.9%. And you see the first guys are going hard already. And I think that's even Damien. He was really motivated for this climb and he was setting a really high pace. And no, Damien is two places in front of me. He was not setting the pace yet. He will do that a bit later. I'm not really too concerned. I'm just trying to stay in this bigger group and not do anything crazy because you see it in the map on the top right corner. There is still a long flat section coming after the top of the climb, and I'm pretty sure like if you're not really crazy talented, you will not be able to break away alone or even together. So we're catching some guys. You see in front there's still Peter Avenant from South Africa, followed by Canadian Star Lord. He was really showing great legs. He was attacking multiple times, and here he left us all in the dust. Here he bridged the guy in front. So Avenant was in the breakaway from the beginning of the race. The other guy was the French Chris. You see him bouncing down here in the right chart, and Avenant can still hold the front here, the breakaway, but he will also suffer a lot later on. And you see Damien is also there. He was setting the pace on the climb from time to time. He was motivated. He was doing really well, and he said he wanted to test his legs on 5 minutes effort, which this climb is perfect for. And we did in the end, I think, something around 5 watts per kg for 5 minutes. So that was pretty alright, yeah, for a training ride, you could say so, or a training race. Let's call it like that. So we are approaching the top of the climb. In a second, you see Damien is here in second place of the group. I'm just trying to hang on to the end of the group to not waste any energy here. And now we're back in the downhill section, and some guys will catch up on us. And you see in front there is the Canadian guy Lord, and I think he was, as far as I understood, he's a really strong guy, and he will kind of settle down a bit, slow down later, and let us catch him again. I think he just tried also some tactics and tried his form or tested his legs, how they feel. You see, our group is getting bigger. We're around 14, 15 riders here in this front group. We're almost catching the Canadian in front. Pace is pretty stable. You see it on the top left corner, lots of green, lots of blue. So pretty easy. 227 watts average so far, which is just around 3.5, 3.4 watts per kg. I would assume. Just 9 kilometers to go, and we are in this kind of hilly section here at the France route, and the rest of the route will just be flat. So this will be like a sprint in the end. Or let's see, maybe there will be some attacks, and so this will just be about it. Like stay in the punch, try to recover. Although you just saw it maybe in the chat here, Damian suggested we would attack at 2k to go. I'm trying to reply to him here on on the computer, which was kind of hard. And we said, yeah, let's go. 2 kilometers to go. We will do an attack. But some other guys were a bit ahead of us or earlier than us with this idea. You will see that in a second. So we reached the couple sections again. And I think on couple sections you see this power up, which makes you faster there. And you see some guys attacking at the front. I'm not really in good position here, trying to stay on the wheel of the guys in front of me. And in a second I will see some gaps opening up. This will make me a bit nervous because I mean now it's 5 kilometers to go, and if you're that close to the front, you want to stay there. So I'm trying to close that gap here and putting in a bigger effort here, trying to follow Star-Lord Canadian, who was really strong and on a mission today, trying to do attacks multiple times, and I'm closing down on him, and we are soon back together. He was playing some games with me here with steering from left to right, so I'm not in his draft. But yeah, that's all right. That's part of the game. So 4 kilometers to go, and I'm here in front. Another attack here by Star-Lord Canadian again. Damian is chasing him with 6 watts per kg, 7 watts per kg. I'm right behind him and see that Damian cannot really get any closer, so I'm trying to go for an attack here, accelerated to 7 watts per kg and trying to close down the gap, which I can. So Lord is caught again. His third attack already, and this will not be his last one. 3 kilometers to go, and you see my heart rate at 180. I'm not that chilled anymore, so I'm kind of thinking maybe that's not really the best idea to attack at 2k to go. Oh, you see another attack by Peter Avenant, the South African, who was already in the breakaway before, and I decide to follow him again because I know if everyone is kind of sitting up, like we will not be able to chase him back and catch him again. And he also slows down, and I close the gap. So another attack shut down. So it was eventful final here, 2 kilometers to go. I'm waiting if Damian is making a move, then I will follow him and try to accelerate from his wheel, but he's not. So I'm thinking like, okay, good. We try to recover a bit, and here you see Lord is saying he will do the sprint lead out for us, but I mean his sprint lead out with 1.4 kilometers to go was a bit very motivated with 7 watts per kg. No one could kind of follow, and it's more like an attack than a sprint lead out. We are trying to follow here with Peter Avenant and Sammy C from Great Britain. I'm here in fourth position, losing a bit of ground now, and now I can feel like my legs hurting. 187 beats per minute heart rate, so I'm really on my maximum here, almost. And there's a gap, and 700 meters to go, so I kind of feel like, okay, that's it. But all the guys catch up on us, and the group is complete again. We're together here, and everything is possible with 400 meters to go. I'm in a good position, trying to follow this guy, being on a good wheel to have draft for the sprint, and he is accelerating, and I also see like 230 meters to go. Let's go for it and sprint with 13.6 watts per kg. What an acceleration. That was really good. Really happy with that. And once I kind of go back into the saddle, I see like no one is able to follow me, and that's the victory. I mean, training victory kind of. But Still, it was very competitive, strong group of riders, and finishing first was not too bad. You see here, 3.8 watts per kg average, not too hard. Here you also see the graph here. Just yeah, the final was pretty hard. You see these attacks and the sprint that was intense, but apart from that, also like not close to my personal records. And yeah, was a fine training ride with some race ambitions. Like again, at front, everyone is kind of treating these group rides as a race, more like a training. Like no one is like really 100% serious, but in the end, if you're there, you will do the sprint and try if you can win this training race. So that was good effort and a good streak in the past few races with win, fourth place, win, and another kinder win. So yeah, was interesting. Was fun to do that. Very hyped for Paris-Roubaix on Sunday. Let me know how you like this kind of video, and let me know who is your favorite for Sunday's pro race. I count on Tadej Pogacar. I think he will do that. He's in strong shape and he's not there to become second. So yeah, let's see. That will be interesting. Anyway, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more of my Zwift content, hit that subscribe button. See you next time. Cheers and ride on.